Love your enemies because they bring out the best aspects of you. The value of a feeling is not in its intensity, but in its duration. The cause of unsuccessful marriages is not the absence of love, but the absence of friendship. It is still unclear to us what benefit the burning of the oppressor in the hell of the afterlife has for the people of this world. Loaded guns are made to shoot at full mines, and empty mines are made to fill those guns. I am not upset that you lied to me. I am upset that I can no longer trust you. The problem with young people is that they think they are happier or more miserable than they truly are. One who cannot obey himself must obey the commands of others. This is the nature of living beings. The surest way to corrupt a young person is to instruct him to value those who think the same more than those who think differently. To become what you want to be, you must not have the weakest possible self-image. Parents unconsciously make their child resemble themselves and call it upbringing. No one can build the bridge for you to cross the river of life except yourself. A superior human being is distinguished from others by fearlessness and readiness to face misfortunes. Hope is worse than anything else in reality because it prolongs human suffering. Sometimes people do not want to hear the truth because it would destroy all their illusions. He who has a reason for living can endure anyhow. A real man wants two things: play in danger, and therefore he wants woman as the most dangerous game. Feeling good in marriage means feeling good toward each other, despite your spouse's shortcomings and your shared shortcomings. I have my path, and you have your path. Therefore, there is no single correct path. Perhaps I know best why only humans laugh. They alone suffer so deeply that they were forced to invent laughter. Knowing and not fleeing from responsibility or shifting it onto others is a sign of greatness in a human being. A human being cannot escape his instincts. When he is safe from mortal danger, he returns to them. Humans form connections with others because of their need for care and assistance. Moral prejudice means considering intentions as the source of actions. No phenomenon is inherently moral. Rather, we interpret it morally. Goodness and virtue should not be universal. Otherwise, they cease to be good, because universal things have no value. A woman is incapable of friendship. She knows only love and nothing more. One cannot make harmony with nature a moral principle because nature is cruel, and if humans were to act according to nature, they would have to be cruel as well. We must overcome self-deception within ourselves. Remaining happy while being engaged in tedious and highly responsible work is no small art. Love is deceptive and destructive, not salvational. Politicians divide human beings into two groups: tools and enemies. Preaching chastity is a form of public incitement against nature. Do not abstain from sexual relations, because any humiliation of sexuality is the pinnacle of crimes against life and the true sin against the sacred spirit of life. Both men and women deceive themselves in one respect. What they hold dear and worthy of respect is nothing but their own ideals and goals. Depression is the price people pay for self-knowledge. The deeper you look into life, the deeper you suffer. Never share your problems with others because most of them are happy that you have those problems, and the rest do not care at all. The more we make ourselves happy, the more we forget about harming others. Arrogance is the easiest way to destroy honor. In love, always reach a point where your identity and your beloved's identity dissolve into a single being. Yet each person still has a role and an identity that must be preserved. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. If you do not first become ashes, how can you rise again? Instead of insisting on being right, it is better to admit that you were wrong, especially when you are right. Marriage at an older age is dangerous because the risk of such a decision often arises under the heavy influence of loneliness. If you are being praised, be very cautious. It means you are not yet on your true path, but rather on another path.